Hey, I'm Julian Bunetta, and this is my song Simple Things for Musicnotes Song Spotlight. So we had written a bunch of songs before we wrote this one. We had spent a decent amount of time around each other. You know, if you spend more intimate time with people, you probably get more intimate songs.
For sure.
You know, after like a couple days of hanging out and talking and drinking tequila and whatever, stories start to emerge, and then I think he started talking about how you can find yourself chasing hits or money or doing things for the wrong reason and get sort of lose the initial joy of why you got into it. When we first started writing songs, things were so simple, and you just wrote a song because you loved it, and money's not gonna make you happy, all those things, whatever. But then he started telling a story about how his grandpa used to always tell him like these things. And then that was like, okay, well that's it. But
That's the concept.
I think it's in, is it the second verse? Yeah. So he was like, you know, not really doing good things at that age, and this is all a true life story. And then when he says, wasn't trying to hear it every time you told me.
Wasn't trying to hear it every time that you told me.
He was talking about his grandfather, telling him, hey, like, slow down, buddy. There's more important things in life. There it is, boom. I can't remember what we did for the second verse.
Would've never thought trying to chase this dream would give me nightmares. Now I get no sleep. Nowadays seems like the only thing.
So the only thing that like he is now talking to himself rather than to an audience, he's saying, wow, now it's the only thing that calms me is the things that my grandfather told me about, and these things. So that was the trick to unlock like the actual emotion of the song, because I find sometimes when people are just saying, hey, all you gotta do is, it's kind of like, well, I don't need your advice. Like I think it's more personal and intimate when people speak about themselves rather than trying to impart wisdom on a listener.
How about from like a production standpoint?
It was just a guitar vocal demo, but the label wanted a bit more pace, and so we tried to just get away with as little as possible. You know, I mean, we had strings on here, but I think that that almost pushed it maybe one step too far. The A&R kind of wanted it to stay like still raw, just like a drummer, a piano player, and a guitar player, rather than getting too sort of grand. The thing is that this is all collaborative and it's all subjective, and everybody has opinions. You're not right all the time, nobody is, and so it's worth trying to find the Venn diagram where all the people involved agree on something. And if that section that everybody agrees is really big, then you probably are kind of hitting the mark. Out of all the songs that you write in your career, you're gonna have hundreds, thousands. Who has 1,000 hits? Nobody. Like, you're only gonna, Michael Jordan hits 5 out of 10 shots. You know, the greatest baseball players hit 3 out of 10 pitches. So you have to, like, the only way to hone your instinct is to test it and to commit to, here's how I feel, and then see how it plays out.